Hey everyone, it's Simca here from the Fusing Shop, and tonight I was going to show you how to make a heart pendant. So for tonight's video I'm going to use two different color glasses. One of them is the North Star pomegranate, and the other one is a tag glass, which is Queen Bee, and this looks really makes some amazing color when you put this in the flame. So I'm going to mix these two together, twist them around, do some other stuff, and we're going to shape it into the heart. Let me bring you guys over here. There we go. All right, the tools we're going to need outside of our 10mm rod is a very high-tech tool, butter knife. And that is really the only sculpting tool we're going to need. Very high tech and very fancy. All right, let's get our glasses on and let's get it going here. Just gonna heat these two rods up. So they start to get a little bit hot. When you get some heat into them, you can put them together. And start working on those connections. And just put heat into that seam. And straighten out your rod so we can start turning and twisting this. And now we're just going to mix the two colors together. I'm going to fold these over. Get a punty. Flame cut off the two ends, and I do want to keep these separate, so I'm going to do one at a time. This guy seems to be very eager to come off, so it shall be you first, Queen Bee. Now let's get the pomegranate off. Okay, use those for another project. Gonna light our outer fire to help move this glass. Start melting that all into a nice solid piece. The way you start the heart is to first make a gather, as if we were making, starting with that sphere that we start with marbles. And once you have your gather, then we could start shaping up the heart. It depends. You can make your heart flat or you can make your heart round. I like to go with the more 3D style heart rather than the flat one. So that is what I'm going to do tonight. And we're going to just start with rounding out the glass. Okay, this is looking good for me. I'm happy with the way this looks. Where's my fancy sculpting tool? So to make the heart, we're just going to kind of slice into the this gather that we're making, and just make that crease for the heart. And you can make it as big or as small as you want, or as deep as you want. And I need another rod. Here we go. I'm just going to pull out the tips of the heart a little bit. Get them a little bit bigger. Get some heat in there. Just pull it out. Break off your cold seal, melt in the little blip that's on the end. I'm just going to work on defining that crease a little bit more. Not a good seal. Perfect. Let that thin glass cool. Pull out the flame cut. We'll add a loop to this to finish up our final shape. go with that. We can use this to make our loop. Just gonna hot seal this on. Get a good connection. Nice. And then I'm just gonna pull some glass out. Letting that thinner glass cool, and the thicker glass, you can move it when the other stuff cools down. The thinner glass is always going to be the first to move. Oops. Okay, you know what? Sometimes the glass wants to do what it wants to do. Could always reheat, condense, and repair where is needed. When will I learn to just leave well enough alone? To constantly keep reshaping this because I let the glass gather too much. There we go, fine. I'm just leaving it like that. Alright, we're going to put this in the kiln. Cool little heart. Thanks for checking out the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.